Everybody, this is Mike from Pro Trainer Live here at McEwen's in Toronto to discuss with you proper portion sizing, what's appropriate for you to maximize your health and to lose weight. So we're starting with the quinoa, then we have our squash, sweet potato, these are pecans, our blueberries, mango, pineapple, our organic apple, as well as our mixed berry salad and our grapefruit. To actually now discuss the actual sizing of what would be appropriate for each individual, I'd like everybody to start looking at their hands. Now, when you're plating your food, okay, and this is your plate, your protein should encompass the size of your palm, okay? And your carbohydrates should encompass the size of your fingers, okay? Over here, that's your salad. With that in mind, let's look at what we actually usually use to plate our food. Okay, we have a serving spoon. Now, the serving spoon here roughly gives you a quarter to half cup of whatever you're serving, typically. So whether you're doing a light scoop or a heavy scoop, okay? You gotta basically gauge that based on, of course, size. If you're a larger guy, more muscular, okay, you wanna make sure you're using a little heavier scoop. If you're a petite person, you wanna use a little bit lighter scoop. But the key thing is, obviously, when you're doing any kind of plating, you want to make sure that you're keeping in mind what your objective is to either maintain your weight or lose weight, or if you want to gain lean muscle weight. The spoon basically will encompass the quinoa. Over here we have our squash, which is pre-cooked, so after you actually cook it, you won't actually have this kind of volume over here, but you can see that it would be falling within the right sizing. Over here we have sweet potato, okay, and you kind of see here a sweet potato example. You can see that this sizing would be somewhat within the range of what you should be consuming within one portion. After you strip it down and you cut it up, you're gonna fall right into that range and give you something looking something like that. Okay, over here we have actually 12 to 20 nuts, okay? So when you're actually looking at consuming nuts as an intermediate meal, you want to make sure that you're actually consuming counted, precise amount. So you're actually having a ballpark within a 50 to 60 calories of assorted nuts of your choice, which are basically, you know, what's on the F9 meal plan. We have our select ideal nuts to consume, which are your almonds, walnuts, macadamias, and pecans. Now over here, we're coming over to the berries and the fruit. Now the fruits here are within the portion size which is appropriate to help you with your ideal health and fitness goals, okay? We have our blueberries here in basically a quarter cup, half cup type serving. We have a mango here, and obviously you remember mangoes have a very large seed, so you were looking at, this is one particular portion of fruit or a carb portion. You have your pineapple, so you have your apple here is one portion, and here a bit of a mixed berry and pineapple medley. And on the end, we have the wonderful thing called grapefruit. Remember, when you're looking at your carb portions, you want to make sure that you're getting within your actual finger size for your carb portion, and you only have one carb selection per meal that will fit in the size of your finger. So if you're basically going to have quinoa and sweet potato, you should have basically half of that and half of that. That should be fitting within your finger, the size of your fingers. If you're gonna have, at one particular meal sitting, you're gonna have, instead of quinoa, you decide you wanna have a simple carb, as these fruits over here. You basically remember that you're going to actually keep it to one small portion of each one, or you can do a mix over here like we've done over here. That would be, I guess, if you wanna have a little variety in your diet. Okay, with that said, I'm going to talk to you guys in the next segment about proper protein portions for your success with your fitness and your health goals.